So you all might have heard of Warren Buffett and the amount of wealth he has generated through investing. But most of it is generated through the stock market alone. And to be on a safer side, we can't just rely only on the stock market to invest our hard-earned money. Therefore, in this video, we will be sharing with you the top 3 assets, or you can say categories, to invest in 2023 and skyrocket your income. Remember, all the information shared in this video is for educational purposes. Investing your money will require your own research also, which you will be taught in this video. Starting off with the first one, stocks. A single share of the stock means fractional ownership of the corporation in proportion to the total number of shares. Simply means that when you buy shares of a company, you are buying small ownership of that company. For example, if you are buying 10 shares of Reliance or Apple, you are buying a really small ownership of that company. Investing in good profit-making companies will determine the growth of your hard-earned money that you have put in. There are 3 key characteristics to keep in mind while investing in these individual companies. First one, ownership percentage. That is how much percentage of the company is with the owner of the company. Above 60% of ownership is said to be good. Also, check whether the owner has been decreasing or increasing its ownership in previous time. All this research can be simply done using money control, 5paisa or Stockage. After this video, we highly recommend you to visit those apps and do your own research. You can use YouTube to learn about it. Second point, number of shares of the company. This metric is considered to be highly important. Generally, companies with less than 5 crore shares shows much more returns than those with more than it. Companies with more than 5 crore shares are mostly slow and steady as per growth, but for the long term they can also do well. Third being sales/profit. You should also check the sales and profit of the company. This will give you the check that whether the company is low on expenses or not. For example, if a company made sales of 10 crores but their profit was only 1 or 2 crores, then it means that company's expenditure is on rise and you should be careful while investing in it. For all the mentioned research, you can use money control, 5paisa or any other software which you may like. And also, this video is not sponsored by anyone. It's based on our personal recommendation only. If you have watched it this far, we highly request you to subscribe to our channel and like the video to not miss any of our upcoming crazy videos. Moving on, we have bonds and funds. The safer ones, you can say. A bond is that you lend money at some interest rate per month and then the borrower pays you interest except the principal amount which you will be paid at the end of the bond. The borrower can be a bank, business or any other corporation. We recommend you to invest in state bonds or the ones issued by banks. You can use Zerodha for it. Now we move on to funds. Funds are basically a group of various companies. And when you invest in it, you are basically investing in multiple companies at once. Funds have some estimated returns marked on them, like 15%, 17% or so. You can also check the previous year's returns, which the investors got investing in it, and then choose the best one for your own. For investing in funds, you can use Zerodha. It's easy to use, you just have to open your Demat account and good to go. Third, and our favorite point being the real estate rental properties. Real estate rental properties is by far the most creative investment we have done. If you can give some time of your day in it, it will give you crazy returns. Investing in rental properties means that you take a vacant property on rent, get the agreement done with subletting clause, means that you will use it for renting out to other people and permission from the owner of that property. Then you can run short-term rentals, unfurnished to furnish the property, and then you can also give it on monthly rent. With this, you don't have to invest much of your time in it. For example, you took a 2-room property for 10,000 rupees monthly rent and then you made the agreement with owner, furnished it well for around 2 lakh rupees including all furnishings and the stuff that will also be owned by you. The furnishing which you did in the 2-room set. Now it's time to rent it out. For example, you got a nice tenant who is willing to pay 16,000 rupees monthly for the property. Now you might be thinking that on 2 lakh for 6,000 monthly after cutting down the initial rent which you will be paying to the owner is quite dumb. But you can charge 2 months security deposit and first month advance rent from the tenant, rounding off to around 48,000 rupees. Now that you have got 1/4 of your money back in hand, keeping in mind that the security will be paid back to tenant when he leaves, or you will adjust it in rent. After all the math, you will generate good cash flow. And if you can spend some time in it, then choose short-term rentals for the property. You can list it on Airbnb, Agoda, etc. and then charge the reasonable amount in your area as per daily basis. Keep it in mind that you should rent in a property which is located at a good, known prime location. For vacancy, you can use reputed portals such as OLX, 99 Acres or any local broker which will help you find the suitable tenant. Now that we have covered all the investment strategies, it's now your turn to invest your money in these assets as per your own research and choice. Skyrocket your income 2023. Make sure to like and share this video with your lovely friends and family members so that they can also invest and earn on it. Signing off, Dhruv from Invest Money.